Arsenal will be hosting Chelsea in the second semi-final of the English League Cup at the first leg, and then 3-2 in favor of Arsenal. And yes, this evening they will play right there at the Emirates Stadium, looking to be in their first final for the first time in 6 years. Oh, they're gonna be able to do it right there at the Emirates. It will be left to be seen between the two sides. Don't forget that Liam Rossino has not lost any of the four matches since he took charge of that Chelsea side right there. The January transfer window is now slammed shut across Europe. Club did not sign a striker in this particular January transfer window. I don't know what to say to you, but maybe let me just say, you're in trouble because the remaining 14 matches in the English Premier League as well as 13 in the Spanish La Liga will be also played for in the coming days right there. Let's talk about Manchester City splashing over £65 million on both an attacker and also a defender. That's talking about Anthony Semedo and also Maggie right there, and also Ademola Lookman's amazing move from Atalanta down to Atletico Madrid. Followed medicals once again with an Italian club that's talking about AC Milan, where Gianfilippo Mateta failed his medicals and is now going to be staying back with Crystal Palace till the end of the season. Chelsea's Aaron Anselmino, his low move with Borussia Dortmund was being cut short. Yes, and immediately was loaned back to Strasbourg, right in the French League. Let's talk about Liverpool also splashed £65 million on a defender. That's about Jeremy Jacquet, the guy who has now become Rene's highest transfer so far, just after Jeremy Doku, who left for Manchester City. Angel Gomez, the former Manchester United stallion, will become the youngest player to play for Manchester United in the English Premier League since Wayne Rooney. Is also now back in the English Premier League on loan from Olympique Marseille. About Wolverhampton Wanderers filled with lots of Gomez. There's Tito Gomez, there's João Gomez, and then there's also Rodrigo Gomez. So when you play in Olympique Marseille, there's also a Nigerian midfielder who is joining, and that's talking about Tochukwu Nnadi, who is making that big move from Belgium to Ligue 1. Snapping him up just after his cameo appearance at the just concluded African Cup of Nations. At the age of 22, John Duran is now going to be heading to Russia. Remember the name, right? Rings a bell. Yeah, John Duran, who seemed to be a perfect and super sub for Aston Villa a couple of seasons ago. First made that move to Anasa and then came back to Europe. He joined Fenerbahce, and right now he's going to be heading to the Russian League. Manchester City are now being said to be calling up three-man shortlists for the potential successors of Pep Guardiola, because they are looking to prepare for life after Guardiola. The likes of Xabi Alonso, who is currently not employed, Enzo Maresca, who is currently not employed, and Cesc Fabregas, who currently manages Como in the Italian Serie A.